So I thought, yeah, let me hit the collective up with a reading to see what kind of guidance can be given during this time. Well, you know what? I don't know if that's gonna work. Bear with me while I get myself set up. Good. Yeah, I think that's this. Yeah. Is that too high? Don't know if that's too high. Yeah, we'll just go a bit like that. Yeah, I've got some time to burn, so I thought, let me check in with the collective to see what guidance can be given during this time. I hope you guys managed to see the distance healing video that I put up yesterday. If you didn't get to see, go and check that out to receive some healing. And yeah, we'll just go with the flow. I ain't got a time limit. I ain't trying to set time on how long I'm going to be here, but we'll just go with it. See what comes up in the reading. Remember, this is timeless. So when you come across this video, it's for you. And remember, it's a general reading, so only take what resonates for you, right? But yeah, I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves, man. Like I was telling my cousin and my sister, 2025 isn't done yet, right? We're still in the year of the snake, and the new year's until March, right? So if you feel like, oh yeah, things ain't shifting yet, just remember you're still in the old energies, right? The new is coming, but we're not there just yet. Send you guys some blessings. Peace, love, light, oneness, unity, abundance, health, healing, forgiveness, joy, and acceptance, serenity. If you don't know about Florida water, get to know. Alright. What guidance can be given to the collective during this time? What guidance can be given to the collective during this time? What guidance can be given to the collective during this time? Yeah. We'll just go with it. See what comes up, comes up. Remember, only take what resonates for you, right? And leave the rest. So what's the current energies or upcoming energies? Alright, the first card that come out is Harmony, right? So things are gonna start going in a more, things are gonna start getting more harmonious, right? Things are gonna start getting more harmonious, yeah. And you need to start kind of identifying what is stopping your inner peace. So what is stopping you from being at peace and being at harmony, right? This can be people, places, and things. It could be family members, but use this time to kind of identify what is stopping your inner peace and what you can do to kind of be centered and to find that little little bit of peace within, right? Once you find that little bit of peace within, your kind of external world won't be as chaotic, should we say, right? How is it, like, if you got your external world is a reflection of your inner world, right? So if you've got like peace and harmony internally, that's going to be reflected externally, not all the time, but it's going to be, you're going to start seeing the good in everything, right? So yeah, start trying to identify what is stopping your inner peace and kind of let that go. And we're still in the energy of the snake, so it's about shedding, right? shedding what no longer serves you, shedding identity, shedding, just letting go and shedding, trying to come back to your original state. So shedding, you might be shedding friendships, staying in situations that no longer serve you, jobs, relationships, right? And right now is we're still in the shedding, right? And if you're not kind of, how should we say it? If you're not um, willing to change, sometimes the universe will make the change for you, right? So it'll make things end dramatically and drastically. So be mindful of that. If you feel that something's not working for you no more, kind of start making changes to kind of leave, should we say, or change, right? Some of you may be getting into like a partnership. Some of you may be coming into like a relationship with a soulmate energies coming in, and maybe that's what you've been looking for, is like more harmonious relationships, right? But remember to focus on yourself, right? To find that love within yourself and not externally, if that makes sense. So because there's a lot of people tend to look externally for love instead of looking internally. So they want people to love them but don't love themselves. So it's about trying to find that love within yourself, if that makes sense. Right, we'll see what else is popping. The next card is number 1, love begins. So some of you are starting a new journey. Some of you are starting to fill your cup and go with the flow more, right? And not trying to go against the grain. This doesn't mean it's what's it called? It may be a loving relationship, but some of you may be falling in love with yourself. So starting to talk to yourself better, starting to do things for yourself, maybe starting to reparent yourself. I'm currently reparenting myself, right? I think millennials, I'm a millennial, yeah? I think we're one of the only generations that is currently reparenting ourselves while being a parent. Yeah, it's hard work. Yeah, so I'm currently going through a phase of kind of reparenting myself, falling in love with myself, right? What's it called? So some of you may be on that same journey, falling in love with yourself, finding out what you like, finding out what you don't like, and that's the only way to find out what you don't like, is by trying stuff. So the only way you're gonna find out who you are is by kind of turning inward and doing the inner work, right? Instead of looking externally, right? Because don't get caught up in all this matrix drama with social media and trying to keep up with the Joneses and everything external, right? Because as they say, the kingdom of God is within, right? So if you're looking for self, you need to turn inwards, because that's the only place where you're going to find it. Everything that you need is within, and you need to turn in. You don't need to, but turning inwards, you'll find all the answers and everything that you need. Yeah, it's not easy. The inner work is not pleasant. Yeah, but it's rewarding, if that makes sense. So yeah, some of you are beginning a new journey. You're starting to fill your cup more. Emotions may be running high at this moment as well. We're also in, I think it's a full moon in Cancer, I think. So emotions going to be running really high right now as well. Also, remember to fill your cup. Make sure your cup is filled and share the overflow, right? Moving on. The next card is patience. So you're being guided to be patient, right? I've got it. Patience is the key tattooed on my hand, so I know about being impatient. Trust me. But yeah, you're being guided to be patient, right? When you plant a seed, when you plant a seed, you don't go and dig it up like 2 days later to see if it's rooted, right? You gotta wait and you gotta nurture it, right? You gotta water it, be patient, put it in sunlight, and so yeah, okay. Some of you may feel like you're in a kind of dark place at the moment, but you're growing, if that makes sense. Your roots are growing, if that makes sense, and then you're gonna bloom Well, that's what I'm envisioning anyway. Because sometimes it can feel like things are stagnant and not moving, or you could be going through something really dark, but it's giving you insight and wisdom in that, if that makes sense. So if you're feeling in a dark place, just be patient and kind to yourself, and be compassionate with yourself. Don't be hard on yourself if you're going through it, right? Um, Try to tune into your body and listen to your body. Do you need rest? Do you need movement? Do you need nature? Do you need to disconnect from social media? Do you need to exercise? Do you need to eat better? There's so many things out there that can shift your vibration, and it's just about you tuning into that, right? Um, but yeah, be patient with yourself. And right, we're still in winter, even though there's very weird stuff going on with the plants and stuff. Like I've been seeing plants blooming right now, yeah. I've seen roses and I've seen purple lavender, and it's like, dude, we're in winter. They shouldn't really be like that, yeah. They shouldn't be like that. And I'm seeing daffodils sprouting, so it's like, what? It's weird. And also, what are they? Snowdrops, and they usually come in February, March time. So it's like, something's going really strange with Gaia right now. So yeah, if you're feeling a bit off there, just know that you're not the only one. Weird stuff is happening energy wise, right? And you're not the only one. So just take care of yourself and do the best that you can. The next card is moving on. Because so right now is a time to be leaving a situation, or you're leaving a situation. Like I said, it's still the year of the snake. So shedding, moving on, letting go, moving forward. Um, and just remember, moving on and endings doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Endings are always, there's always new beginnings after an ending, right? So be mindful of that. Sometimes it's more of our attachment to it. When you're holding on too tight to things, that's when it starts to cause more problems, man. So try to let go and try to practice like a non-attachment thing, view of things. Like yes, we're here to experience, man. And it's our attachment to the experience that makes it good or bad. So, but nothing is good or bad because it's just an experience. It's us labeling it good or bad that causes more suffering. Yeah. Um, yeah. Moving on. So some of you is maybe really leaving a relationship, leaving a job. Some of these maybe even moving country, man. Because there's a lot of things shifting. Energetically. So people are going to start moving to different parts of the world where they feel they more resonate with, if that makes sense. Some of these may be trying to feel like there's time is running out, or you're kind of you're pushed for time, you're holding on to time, but just go with the flow, man. Okay. The next card is trapped in fear. So some of these may be in like what it's called. It's more of like a self-made prison. Like it's all what I'm getting. It's just all mental. So the things that the way you talk to yourself is what's causing most of your suffering. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. But it's you who's telling you can't do this and can't do that, or you shouldn't and this and that. That's that inner critic that you need to work on, but it's old programming. Yeah, so be mindful of that, because the ego likes to the ego is there to keep you safe and protected, but it doesn't like to see you growing and changing. Yes, things can be scary, changing, and it can be uncomfortable, but there's nothing worse than being in the same place and being stuck. Yeah, that's what the ego wants to do. It wants to keep you safe, but by keeping you safe, you're not experiencing anything. So try to identify like where you yourself is keeping you stuck. As long as there's no like physical harm that's going to come to you, go for it. Step outside your comfort zone. Step out. Try something new. Meet new people. Try new food. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out there. Because there's a whole world out there. There literally is a whole world out there. Don't get caught up in like, yeah, it's cool to do the same thing, like whatever, but it's always good to switch it up and try something new. Yeah, and I'm learning this now as like, and I like in my 30s, like as a teen and in my early 20s, in a teen and my 20s, I used to be like local. I didn't used to travel much and stuff like that. And then now, as I'm more grown, that in my mid 30s, I'm starting to travel. I'm starting to do new things, right? And people like if people that you should if people some people see me and it's like, wow, this guy's fully changed in that, and it's like, yes, I have changed. I'm not the same guy that you knew like 10, 15 years ago. I'm a different person. You should want to grow and change. You shouldn't want to stay the same, if that makes sense. But each to their own, not judging, but it's like, yeah, man. Some people have this certain image of you, and it's like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm a bad man, this or this and that, and it's like, dude, if you want that label, that's cool, innit? But it's like, there's more to that. Certain things, certain labels come with weight that you gotta hold, like pride, reputation, and all that. It's all long. It's all long, but it's like, that's all ego anyway. But yeah, try to break out of self-made fear. As long as nothing's physically going to harm you, go for it, man. Don't let your fear stop you from trying new experiences. Don't let your fear stop you from taking that once in a lifetime trip to bloody Malaysia or something. I don't know. I don't know what you guys are into, innit? Don't let your fear stop you. Oh, don't or that try new food or I don't know. I don't know, man. But don't let your fear get in the way, man. One thing I would recommend is positive affirmations is really good. Positive self-talk, and I'll give you some cheat codes. I'll give you some cheat codes. The way you should talk to yourself is how you should talk to a loved one or a child. Yeah. If you ain't gonna talk to a child in like a harsh and wicked manner, why would you talk to yourself like that? Yeah. So be kind to yourself. Talk loving and kind words to yourself because your body responds. If you're talking positive thoughts to your body will respond. If you're talking negative to your body's gonna respond, right? Your body don't know, and most of your conscious world is just a reflection of your subconscious mind. The next card is spiritual union. So some of you, when it comes to, I don't really like. Some of you may be coming into union with a partner, or I'm getting more coming into union with self. Really, not like some of you may be having a partner come in, soulmate, twin flame, if or whatever you want to label things. But I'm just seeing coming into union, maybe more with self. I'm seeing like more balanced of energies, like your yin and yang more balanced, your masculine and energy more balanced. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. More masculine and feminine energies more balanced. Some of you may be getting into a relationship or partnership, but what I'm getting is you're coming more into balance. You're you're coming more into balance. I don't know. Some of you may be Libras. Libras are like they're like judgment, balance. So yeah, some of you because some the way society is really backward at the moment. You've got like really feminine men and really masculine females, right? But it's about balance. We all carry masculine and feminine energies within us, right? But society's got it all mixed up, like women competing with men and stuff like that. And it's like, dude, we're yeah, it's a bit mad. Like, yeah, competing with the opposite sex is a bit mad. It's like, dude, you're a woman, you're meant to be doing like whatever, and men, yeah, like man and woman, we need each other. Yeah, not judgmenting, not bad manning, whatever, bad mouthing, whatever. But man need woman and woman need man. Yeah, it's the circle of life. Yeah, like man need. Yeah, we're not gonna get too much into that. So yeah, you may be coming more into balance with yourself, discovering more of who you are. Some of you, your third eyes may be opening. Some of you may be having heart activations as well. Yeah, let's see what else is popping. The next card is Destiny. So you're exactly where you need to be. Everything that is unfolding is exactly how it's meant to be unfolding. Just try not to resist what you're currently going through. One of the practices that I've been practicing more is breath work and meditating. They are life changing. I swear to God, the breathing is your life force energy. and the way society has got everyone just running around on a rat race, you're not breathing properly. Everyone's all anxious, stressed out, and stuff like that, and you're not breathing. So I would recommend checking out some breathing exercises on YouTube, Wim Hof, box breathing. There's many different breathing techniques that you can use out there. There's somatic breathing. Yoga's really good as well. That helps you connect more with the body, mind, and soul. Literally, it is the Trinity yoga. I've been practicing it more. But yeah, Destiny, man, you're exactly where you're meant to be. You didn't incarnate during this time by accident. Like, there's a lot of things that's taking place that's never happened before in the universe. There's a lot of things happening that it is like once in a lifetime, like planets aligning, the planets aligning, and there's a lot of things going on, and you didn't um, respawn here, yeah, if you believe in reincarnation, you didn't come back here for by chance. Everything is by divine, yeah, for your soul's growth and soul's evolution. Um, some of you maybe, some of you maybe becoming more aware of your multi-dimensional self, right? Like we live. Yeah, so I'm not going to go too deep into that, but yeah, some of you may be getting more attuned into being multi-dimensional, right? So yeah, I'm not going to go too much into that, but if you know, you know, innit? But yeah, you being awake and alive during this time is not by coincidence. And whatever you're currently going through is exactly what you need to go through for your soul's growth and evolution. So honor that, honor that, honor that, man. It can be painful when you're going through some rough parts and stuff like that. If you're going through an awakening or a dark night of the soul or some grief or a breakup and stuff, it's all challenging. But it's all growth. You know, feeling is healing. We've come here to Earth to experience, yeah, the whole human experience, the emotions, the density, the ups, the downs, the emotions, the mental, the physical body. Like we all come here to experience this. Even age, like, like I'm starting to go grey, right? And it's like you should be embracing different stages of your human experience, right? Sometimes it can be sucky, yeah, if you've had like a challenging upbringing, I would say, yeah, and you may miss childhood and stuff. But it's like okay, it's like that was a part of my growth, and that's give me lessons that I needed to grow, right? But it's like all right, cool. It's about embracing it, embracing the different stages, right? You've got so many people out there, like in society. Oh, I don't want to get old, getting Botox and lip fillers and trying to cheat death or trying to not age gracefully, and it's like why? And the thing about aging, yeah, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're going to age more, yeah, more rapidly. If you're not eating well, if you're not exercising, if you're not reducing your stress, if you're not taking certain supplements and stuff, magnesium, yeah, is a good one for the nervous system. So if you're not taking certain things, right, I'm not a doctor, but this is coming from my experience, right? I ain't perfect, and you've got to do your own research on this, right? But it's like yeah, you got to embrace the grey hairs. You got to embrace the wrinkles and all this and all that. Not trying to, oh yeah, I'm gonna get all this artificial stuff in. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be interesting the future. Yeah, the whole. Like, I take this whole human experience now from like a non-attached approach. So it's like, wow, this is where we're going. Yeah, when like certain trends come in, it's like, dude, I don't quite even remember when the lip fillers and all that start coming in. Oh yeah, if you don't like something, you just edit it. What? It's like editing your avatar. Do you know what I mean? Well, it is literally the meat suit is your avatar, and you are literally editing it like fucking GTA and shit, which is cool. But it's like then your imperfections make you who you are. Yeah, like your I don't know my pointy ears or you I don't know you might have a freckle on your forehead or something. I don't know, but that makes you who you are. Yeah, if you got like I ain't got no top lip. Yeah, thanks Nan. Yeah, that's the white coming out of me. I ain't got no top lip, but it's like yeah, I embrace that, man. That's cool. Like I embrace it. But you got some people, oh, I don't like my top lip, and then you start getting fillers, and like each to their own. But it's like, yeah, them imperfections make you who you are. You are unique. Everyone out there is trying to be like someone else. Why would you want to be that? Embrace your own uniqueness. It don't make no sense to me anyway. Like, yeah, it's all cool to look at someone for like inspiration and get inspired, but not to be like, oh yeah, they got their lips done, I'm gonna get mine done, I'm gonna get a whatever. Yeah, start ranting and getting sucked into that Matrix 3D crap. Not going there, mate. Like I said, and then the next card that come out is Deception and Envy. Yeah. So yeah, be mindful, man, because there's a lot of deception and envy out there. Not everything is not all as it seems, right? So you can have people. I don't know. Some people they have. Some people can have a lot of money, right? Yeah, and just because they have a lot of money doesn't mean that they're happy. Yeah. What I've noticed, people who have a lot less have are a lot more happy. Yeah. So just be mindful of that. Um, but yeah, not everything is as it seems in the Matrix anyway, right? Like, don't be. It's deception. Like, how should I say it? You got. It's like not everything. The Matrix will have you thinking that, chasing external things and jewels and real stuff that don't matter, yeah, will make you happy, and it really doesn't. It really don't. Like, the more the you know what, yeah, I can say it. The more that I've I used to have, yeah, when I used to have a lot more, I used to be a lot more miserable, yeah, and now I've got a lot less. I'm a lot more happier, and that's just coming from my experience. I've had the designer shit, the Gucci, the Prada, and all this shit, and it's like, was I happy doing that? Not really, not really. And it's like looking back, it's like, all right, yeah, cool. It was an experience, yeah, cool. But dude, like the shit that I was, yeah, let's not even go there. Yeah, the Matrix will have you keeping up with the Joneses and going broke to try keep up this image. And it's like, yeah, if that's what you wanna, yeah, each to their own. But be mindful because there's a lot of people get envious. So mind what you say, because as the people watch. That's what I'm saying. People watch. Um, so keep your keep things to yourself. Yeah, it's cool to speak, but just be mindful. Yeah, because a lot of us grew up with, oh yeah, you shouldn't speak and shouldn't trust people, um, and all stuff like that. You should speak up, yeah, and you should trust people. Not everyone, right? But not all this. Oh yeah, keep things a secret and all this. So, dude, like certain things, yeah, you got to keep secret or keep like what to a minimum or whatever. But like that's how you build relationship, by trusting people, yeah, and being open and vulnerable. Yeah, this is the energy that we're going into. Yeah, all right. So yeah, be mindful of them envious people and don't get use your intuition, right? If something doesn't sit well with you, yeah, disconnect from it because people are getting deceived, yeah, and don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't follow the crowd. Take a step before you do anything that other people are doing. Just take a step back and just have a little think, yeah. Because I'm not going into not going into that, but just take a step back because not all is all as it seems. Some things in the Matrix, yeah, they try to say this is good for you when it's really not good for you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And try to go more natural and organic as possible. Yeah, we're not saints out here, but try to be more organic and natural as possible. Certain things that certain entities are pushing, they're not good for you. Yeah, and you know what? This is where we're going collective wise, right? Which is really good because the last couple of years I was actually saying, right? It's really weird because I've always been disconnected from the Matrix, right? Kind of been like an observer from a kid, yeah, or you can say autistic or um, definitely neurodivergent, whatever. whatever. But I've always seen the world for as it is, how it naturally is. It's a bit like Neo in a way. Um, but it's like the way we're eating, you know, like the food pyramid or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, you should have a lot of carbohydrates and all this and that. And it's like, dude, I've known this for ages that carbohydrates is not good for you. Yeah, carbohydrates. It depends what you're doing. If you're running around and really active, cool. But most of us ain't really active like that, so we're not burning off the carbs. But a few days ago, I think the US, they actually said that they actually got it wrong. Yeah, the food pyramid. It's actually you're meant to have a lot of more fats and protein and carbohydrates low. So things are coming to light. That ascension, we're in ascension. Yeah, and more and more things are going to be coming to light, right? And this is just the tip of the iceberg, but it's a good start. Like, oh yeah, okay. So the way we've been eating is not really been benefiting our vessel, right? And I think more and more things are going to unfold and as we proceed. But time is speeding up and things are ramping up, so let me just go with it because it's going to be very interesting. But it's a good start. It's a very good start. So the things on nutrition are going to start coming out more and more, which is going to be really good. Alright. And then the last card is truth. Like I said, we're in the awakening. Things are coming to light. The truth will set you free. And the foundations of this system, this matrix, the foundations have all been false, right? So things are going to be coming to light. More and more things are going to be coming to light. For those people in the know, we kind of already know how things are kind of unfolding and try not to get too attached, right? But some people, they, how should we say it? Still caught up in the matrix, should we say? And certain things come in. So everything that's happening is making you question things, right? It's not a good or bad thing what's happening. Some things have been very wicked that has been done to people, yeah. Very, very wicked, bad mind, yeah. Um, Doing certain things and having to take certain things, um, which is really, really bad. But more and more things are coming to light. More and more things come to light, and the truth is coming to light as well. So you're gonna start seeing a lot more weird things happen, weird stories, and people coming out of the closet and this and that. Like just things that you thought, oh yeah, we're in the awakening. Yeah, everything is coming to light. So anything false is going to be shown, right? The 333 on the clock. 3333 on the clock. Okay. And I've been seeing 111 a lot the last 3 days. Like I've been waking up. Well, not waking up. Getting my phone like in the morning. It's like 11:11. All right, cool. Going to bed 11:11. So all right, cool. We're on a roll, mate. So it's cool. But yeah, try not to get too attached to things that's going on in the matrix because there's a lot of things out there that's trying to grab your attention to get you sidetracked, trying to distract you. Like celebrities, they're the number one distractors. Yeah, influencers and distractors, right? Celebrities, actors, musicians, all of that is just to grab people's attention to get people sidetracked. Yeah, to get people sidetracked, and yeah, yeah, them things ain't gonna work no longer. They're not gonna work. Yeah, because we're gone way past that. Yeah, we're gone way past that anyway. But yeah, the truth has come to light, man. So some of you may need to start speaking your truth as well. Be more truthful, be more honest. Some of you may need to do work on your throat chakra. I've been trying to work on this throat chakra for the last 5 years now. We're making progress, we're getting there, but I still need to work more on the throat chakra, man, because yeah, speaking your truth is very important. EFT tapping is another healing thing. So check out EFT tapping. It helps to release trauma as well. What else? Alright, cool. We'll pull some more cards. Yeah, we'll pull these ones. What insight and guidance can be given to the collective during this time? What insight and guidance can be given to the collective during this time? What insight and guidance can be given to the collective during this time? Okay, they want it to pop out straight away. So the first card that come out is Shaman, trust in higher forces. Right. Everything is not as it seems. Right. The world is not just this third dimensional place. There's more. There's a lot more going on in the unseen realm than the seen realm. Right. Like like energy wise, ghosts, demons, dragons, all of that. Yeah. Listen, but it's not all. What's the word? Make believe. Yeah, the unseen realm. There's a lot more going on in the unseen realm than the seen realm. But there's a lot of people out there that's not ready for it. Not ready. Some things are going to happen, and people are going to be shocked. And some people still will fight against it. But listen, there's a lot more in the unseen realm than the seen realm, and trust that things are happening. So be mindful of what you're saying and what energies that you're allowing in your space and that, because dark energy and all that is dark. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but yeah, just be mindful, because when you do good comes back to you. That's what I'm saying. So whatever you're putting out, you will attract, right? So if you're going around being bad mind and wicked, that's what you're gonna just attract, right? But if you're out there trying to spread peace, love, and kindness kindness, that's going to come back to you. So be mindful of that. Also, you may be being guided to tap into the higher forces as well. So to turn inwards. The way to tap into the higher forces and the unseen realm is by going inward. Yeah, meditating, breath work, yoga, spending time in nature, spending time with yourself. Right. Journaling can help. Binaural beats and stuff that kind of just shifts your energy, just not getting caught, not just on the. You can do meditating. There's many ways to do meditating. You can meditate and walk. There's so many things, but yeah, you're being guided to trust in the higher forces. Things are unfolding exactly how they should, and everything is how it needs to be, and you are exactly where you need to be, and you are taken care of and protected. Remember, prayer goes a long way. So if you're pray to your ancestors and guides for guidance, pray for protection, pray for strength, pray for courage. Yeah, pray for what you need. Ask and thou shalt receive, man. The next card is Fire Guardian. Ignite your passion. So it's time to find out what you're passionate about. Where does what gives you that little drive that you want to do something in the morning? It doesn't have to be the morning, but like, what gives you drive? What are you interested in? Where them subtle whispers guiding you to go? Is it to take a new course? Is it to travel somewhere? Is it to get more in touch with yourself? Is it to start eating better? Yeah, where does your passion lie? Ask yourself that. And it's not just, oh yeah, gym is my passion. There's more to gym is just taking care of the physical vessel. Yeah, there's more than just the gym. Yeah, because some people, oh yeah, I love the gym. Okay, yeah, it's cool to love the gym, but there's more to this experience than the gym. Do you know what I mean? There's more like traveling or learning a new language or playing the guitar, learning an instrument or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, right now look for what your passion is. Where does your passion lie? What are you being drawn to do, or where are you being guided? And listen to that. Some of you may have a solar plexus or sacral chakra blockage, which is stopping you from finding your passion. That like spark. You still got the spark within, but it's kind of dulled down. The flame, yeah, like a dull flame is what I'm seeing. The next card is Druid. hold the space. So right right now is a good place to just hold space. Yeah, hold space for yourself. Hold whatever comes up. Say for instance, emotions. Allow it space. It's trying to tell you something. This is what I've been practicing the last couple of weeks or months, you would say. It's like, all right, if something, if you find yourself in a situation, take a step back, breathe. It's like, allow it space. Like, what are you feeling? What are you thinking? What is triggering you at this moment? Just whatever's coming up, allow it space because it's trying to give you insight to your experience. Like, all right, where's that tightness? Where's that sadness? Like, it's trying to teach you something. So tune into that. Some of you, are elders and have ancient knowledge that you need to share. And it doesn't mean just ancient knowledge. It could be sharing your experience or your information that you have. Because there's a lot of people that need to have sharing your experience helps other people on their experience. So if you've shared, I don't know, you was depressed and you done this to help you get out of it, or you wrote poetry that helped you express your feelings, by sharing that is helping somebody else, if that makes sense. That someone else that comes across it. Oh, when you was feeling depressed, you wrote poems about how you felt. That will help relieve someone else, and then that person might tell someone else, and you're helping the collective through your experience, you would say. So yeah, share your experience, gang. Okay, the next card is Traveler. Move in a new direction. So some of you are being guided to travel. Yeah, I'll just say that straight up. Some of you are being guided to travel. Some of you are also being guided to move location. Like your current location may not be benefiting you and your spiritual growth or wherever you're at currently in your journey, right? For me, I live in London, and the energy here is just, I'm not feeling the city hustle and bustle energy. It's long and tiring. And yeah, it's just my soul's calling, man. It's like, all right, yeah, I don't know, so I just gotta go with it. But yeah, if you can travel. If you're feeling like moving location, go for it, man. Don't let fear stop you or get in the way. But one thing I will say is, to anyone, yeah, and I was just literally speaking to a friend about it as well. Travel while you can. Yeah, if it's possible for you to travel, it ain't gonna be nothing luxury like a luxury holiday. Yeah, some people like to go on holiday to be luxury and that. But for me, when I go on holiday, I don't mind. I stay in hostels and stuff. I don't mind going away for a couple days to see a new place, to about the culture, try new food and stuff. It ain't gotta be nothing nothing luxury. It's like, yeah, I'm going to experience. There's different. You got people that go to stunt, or you got people that go to experience. I go to experience, right? I ain't trying to show off what I'm doing or this and that. I'm showing like the pictures. I like photography, so it may seem like I might be stunting or whatever, but it's not that at all. I go to experience. Like, I'll be in hostels and backpacking and stuff. So it's that's my experience. But yeah, you can. You, you can go away. It depends how your budget is, right? Like if you like to splash out, go and do that. Or if you like to, you can travel on a budget, man. You can travel on a budget. That's what I'm saying. But there's a whole world out there. Don't get caught up in this. Don't get caught up in this whole. Oh yeah, I need to get a car, house, and all this and that, dude. Like, your soul's gonna appreciate you more seeing a different part of the world than. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, everyone's journey is different, isn't it? Everyone's journey is different, but yeah, you're. It's about experience. Your whole human experience is about experience. So travel while you can, man. Because listen, the world is changing, man, and there's stuff to be experienced, right? And it's not just there's a whole world out there, man. There's a whole world out there. Don't leave it till you're in your late 40s or your 40s to start traveling, man. It's like as a teenager and my mid 20s, I didn't used to like traveling, but it's like my late 20s, it's like I started traveling. It's like, dude, there's a whole world out there when you start seeing different cultures and experiencing different things. It's like, dude, man, there's a whole different world out there. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, travel while you can, man. Traveling alone sucks sometimes, but it's better than not, because some people don't want to travel because, oh yeah, I'm on my own, I have to go out and eat alone. Thanks for the sub, man. Some people don't like eating alone or traveling alone. It's like, dude, you can't be relying on other people. Oh yeah, if they're not going, I ain't gonna go. It's like, dude, there is no time to be ready. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll start tomorrow. Don't get me wrong, I'm one of them ones that sometimes I say, oh yeah, I'll do it tomorrow, But bruv, there's only so many tomorrows, bruh. And you're like, tomorrow might be tomorrow, like that. You might not wake up tomorrow, you know. Like, ask yourself this question, yeah. If you was to pass away tomorrow, would you be like, would you be happy with the things that you achieved in life? Ask yourself, because I try to ask myself that on a regular basis, and it's like, yeah, man. If I died tomorrow and I look back, I'd be like, yeah, man, actually, yeah, it was alright. Yeah, it was had the ups and downs, but yeah, man, I'll be content. Yeah, I'll be content. I'll be content, man. Yeah, I'll be content. Yeah, I would really be content. Yeah, yeah. You don't want to be looking back when you're 80. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. Dude, go and do it, man. It's your life to live. Don't let religious beliefs or cultural beliefs or family go and live your life, dog. It's your life to live, man. Don't be fucking held back by anyone. You've only got one life to live, and don't let people dictate what you should and shouldn't be doing, man. Trust. Yes, madness. Anyway, the next card is Arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So right now it's important to protect your energy, right? I've been using I always use black crystals, and I always be saging. Yeah, right, because the energy is mad, and if you're not protecting yourself, yeah, go shoot for it, man. Go on, I'll answer the question real quick. But yeah, it's important to protect your energy right now. If you're a sensitive person and you've got sensitive energy, just going out into busy places is going to affect your energy. And especially if you're a sensitive person, things that's going on with the planets and the Schumann resonance. Oh no, I don't do love messages, dude. Yeah, sorry, man. If you're a sensitive person, yeah, you can ask a general question. That's fine. Yeah, you're going to be picking up a lot of that. So the subtle shifts that's happening in the collective, you're going to be picking that up. So yeah, say for instance, if you was a sensitive person in 2020, you would have been feeling there was a lot of like fear in the collective, should I say. Some people was coming from a place of fear, and then some people was coming from a place of love, should we say. Yeah, in a way. It's like kind of polar opposites in a way. Some people had a really shitty 2020, and some people, my 2020 was good. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. 2020 was cool for me. I was alright. I was going out and enjoying the sun and stuff. While people was locked down, I was getting a nice tan on in the park. So like everyone experienced 2020 very differently, innit? But it's very important to protect your energy. That's from family members, friends, whatever. Sometimes you can't cut family members off, but you can limit the access they have to you, right? Because yeah, if you're going through it, remember just to protect your energy. Yeah, you can use crystals, sound healing, having a salt bath is good. Saging, Palo Santo, Florida water's good. Oh yeah, even, you know what? I'll give you a rattle's really good as well. Yeah. It helps break up stagnant energy that's caught in your aura field. Yeah, it helps break up stagnant energy in your aura field, and certain energies don't like that as well. Um, and also, grounding is very important as well. So if you're feeling very heavy energy, going out and standing on Gaia, Mother Earth, will help you a lot. Because Mother Earth has, we're energy beings, and basically when you stand on Mother Earth, she'll bring your body into a natural state, right, by standing on her. Um, yeah, she'll take the negative ions out of your negative ions out. Yeah, I can't remember, but there's positive benefits from standing on Gaia, right, and connecting with Mother Earth. Like, the more in touch with nature you are, the more in touch with self you are. Oh, love not fear. And I got it in 2020 as a reminder, because there was a lot of fear in 2020, right? And it was like, well, love fear is the opposite of love. So if you're coming from a place of love, then th- th- that's it. That's it. Like, if you're whatever you're doing, if you're coming from a place of love, then that's it. Yeah, fear is the opposite of faith. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But like, I'm talking about, yeah, like love. Fear is the opposite of love, right? So if you could say love and faith. You could say the same thing, yeah. But it's like, yeah, it's like, as a reminder, as long as you're coming from a place of love, yeah. Um, it's like, dude, what is there to fear? As long as you're not in physical danger, enjoy. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Like, love, faith. Like, it's like we're all connected. We're all a part of the source. We're expression. We're the universe expressing itself. We're expressions of God. The kingdom of God is within. Like, that's what I'm saying. The sacred books. The Bible, the Quran, all of that. There's good teachings in them, but it's been so manipulated that it's, yeah. But yeah, the kingdom of God is within, and we're all connected. We are all one. But yeah, make sure you're protecting your energy. Put yourself first. Yeah, is there convenience? The last card is Sage. Be devoted. They are to deceive. It's control. It's to control. Don't get me wrong. There's great teachings in all the sacred books, but they've been so manipulated. It's yeah, like, you're going to hell. You're gonna burn. Listen, there's been more people killed over religion than anything. Like, the stuff that's going on with Palestine and Israel right now. It's like, what are you warring over? Like, I don't understand war, but and yeah, I don't understand it. But sage, be devoted and committed. So you're being guided to be devoted and committed. That might be being devoted and committed to yourself. What do you need to commit to? Do you need to commit on eating better? Do you need to commit on journaling every day? Do you need to commit on meditating? Do you need to commit to grounding once a week? Yeah, correct. That's exactly what's been happening, man. And it's just to control people. It's to control people, and to keep people divided. And it's like, really and truly, like, we're all human beings, really. So what we fighting over? What if you took if people ain't ready for that? Like, without religion, people would be lost. But that's the only way to find who you really are. People think, oh yeah, I'm doing, like, we are all God. We're all expressions of God. God is within you. So if you want to look for God, you need to turn within and look for God inwardly. Yeah, we're childs of we're child of you're a child of God. Yeah, there's nothing more better than you or me. Yeah, that's right. One second. Yeah, They've been manipulating and all this and that for the longest time. The longest time, from for centuries. For centuries, they've been lying and manipulating. It's all part of the plan, though. Yeah, they've been, but that's the thing. It's been so long ago. Things get lost in translation, and then that they put bits out that they can't translate and stuff, and it just gets manipulated, and people don't understand it, and people they're not meant to follow it as like a story, right? There's teachings in there. Like I was reading the Bible. I think it was that couple. It was a little while ago, anyway. But it was talking about the seven seals, yeah, the seven seals are the chakra is to do with the chakra system. This is my interpretation, right? The chakra system, right? The pineal gland is like once you open that, you start seeing the world completely different and stuff like that. But the seven seals, they're on a they're each got lessons to teach you, and then they can get blocked and stuff like that. But yeah, um, but yeah, what do you feel that you need to be committed to? Like I was saying, gym, eating better, grounding, meditating, journaling. Yeah, what do you even committing to yourself? Like, yeah, I'm gonna talk better to myself. I'm gonna take better care of myself. Commit to that. Yeah, commit to that. Because it's so important. But yeah, you need to find what you need to be devoted and committed to during this time. One second. Oh yeah, no. The with the laws and stuff, the laws are to keep us people in control. Um, yeah, to keep people in control, and to keep people. Like laws and religion, they're basically the same thing. To keep people not discovering who they really are. As long as you're not going out and doing bad to somebody else, yeah, go and live life, man. Go live life. As long as you're not harming anyone else, like the amount of laws that they've got, yeah, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. But the people that are saying the laws, you shouldn't do this and shouldn't do that, are doing that. Yeah, like for one, yeah, the okay, the government would be saying, oh yeah, we're trying to go green. Global warming and all this and that, yeah. But then again, when they got to travel, they're taking private jets to places. So it's like, hold on a minute, you're telling me not to use my car, but you're going to be flying your private jet for a holiday. What? That don't make no sense. I got to get to work, mate. But you're telling me I can't drive my car, and I'm just telling you that I'm just get talking, yeah. So you're telling me I can't drive my car to go to work because it's bad for the environment and is causing global warming. But what about you and your private jet, bro? Are you trying to stop using your private jet? I don't think so. So what rubbish are you talking? Yeah, I know, man. It's all yeah. We're just here to experience, right? It is to control the masses. Yeah, it is. Very well said. Very well said. So you're onto stuff, man. Just stay on the journey that you're on, and it's gonna take you a long way. But try to don't try to. You ain't gotta take my word for anything. But yeah, meditating. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man or woman. That's fine. That's all good. But during these times, just make sure you're trying to stay grounded. Meditating, breath work will take you a long way. Um, Spending time in nature and not getting caught up with the social media and the news and all that, man, because there's a lot of people getting dragged down the wrong way, man, and getting caught up in the politics that's unfolding. Because if you're not caught up in it, if you're not on really, I'm not really on social media. Really, I'm a little bit, but not really. I don't really know what's going on. Really, I'm in my own world, so nothing really like in 2020. Everyone's oh yeah, this all panicking and that. I was like, dude, like I don't even know what's really going on. So like I was good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm uh, recently I've been disconnected from social media. It is draining. It drains your energy. It drains your energy. It's not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. It's not. It's really not. And it's more. Yeah, it's not. It's not. It's not good. It's not really good, man. It's not good. They call it. And one thing since I've clocked it, yeah, they call it social media, but it's actually anti-social. You know. And I'm a '90s baby, innit? I like to socialize. I like the good days where you could knock for your friend. Like what? You've got people that's messaging each other, and yeah, it's anti-social. Social media. It's not social at all. It's like what you're sitting. You could be meeting up with your friends for something to eat, and you're just messaging. What? No, I don't know, man. I try to live in the moment, innit? So it's like, yeah, if we're going out for something to eat or something, I'm gonna try engage with you as much as possible. Like it's a good way for communicating. Don't get me wrong. Well, no, I ain't even on Facebook, but I'm on Instagram. But it's like, yeah, I can send people messages, and I've got friends like across the world and shit. And it's like that's cool. But apart from that, it's like you can spend so much time on Instagram or TikTok, and I ain't got TikTok because that's the amount of time people spend on TikTok is mad. I spend quite a lot when I'm on social media. Sometimes I can spend a lot of time on there, but it's like that is actually eating up your real time. Like that's time you're not getting back just from watching the screen. You could be reading a book, or you could be I don't know that hour that you spent on social media could be down the gym or something. I don't know, man, or exploring or something. There's different ways, but like social media is there. It's a distraction. Like the news, it's a distraction to take up your real time that you're not gonna get back. Oh yeah, yeah. People are losing their communication skills, man. Yeah, that's happening. I've noticed that with my kids as well, man. They're like, it's like yeah, I try to tell them, but it's like they're on their own journey, and I try not to get too attached to that. But yeah, no, people are losing their skills, man. People are losing their skills. Yeah, man. It's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah. So yeah, we gotta just try. Yeah, no, it's adults as well. Sometimes I find myself stuttering or struggling to communicate, man. It's like, dude, like, yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good, man. But yeah, this is where we're at, and it's just about trying to disconnect from that as much as possible, man. Because there are like-minded people out there. Yeah, everyone's isolated. Everyone's isolated, man. Which is quite sad, man. Which is quite sad. But it's a good way of communicating. Social media, but it's like people are trying to find community and like-minded people and that. And as a, someone who's awake, yeah, you don't find awake people where we're been strategically placed where we're at. Um, so it's like bumping into another like spiritual person is far and few for me. Yeah, it's like I'm doing my daily things. It's like, oh, you know what? I really do want my community being able to talk about just vibe how we're vibing, right? And it's like I can't do that in a normal day to day thing. Like I got a few people that I can do it to, but on a normal day to day, not really, because it's like going outside. It's like everyone's just on the rat race in their autopilot mode, man, which is quite wild. But yeah, if you're on Instagram, you can add me on Instagram, man. I tune into it now and again, but sometimes I'll just go and log off, and then I won't be on there for weeks. So, but yeah, even here I haven't been uploading many videos, man, because I just haven't felt guided to, and I just felt been trying to be more mindful of my energy, man. um, I'll do it. I'll pull out some last cards anyway. Um, okay, thanks. No, the first card that come out is Mutable Moon. Nothing is set in stone. No, it's just a general reading, but you'll probably resonate with it anyway. Really. Actually, no. I'll pull your card. I'll pull your card. Let me just do this one, and I'll pull your card. Nothing is set in stone. So nothing is set in stone. Like the universe is forever changing. Yeah, and you would want to change with it, right? And like you're not going to look young forever. You're not going to look old. It's a whole thing. Things are changing. Energy, like emotions, change. Energy in motion. Everything is constant. The world keeps turning. Yeah, nothing is set in stone, and you wouldn't want it to be set in stone. You know. So if you're going through a bad time, know that that time is going to pass. Um, and if you're having a good time, also know that time is going to pass as well. So be grateful and enjoy the moment while you're there, man. Yeah, I'll pull your card. I'll pull your card. Was it Millie? Was it Millie? Millie. Card for Millie. The card that you got is you are good enough. I don't know. So try to be mindful of that voice that is like saying that you're not good enough, you're not worthy. That is just outdated beliefs or old programming that you may had. That might have been your like kind of programming that you got from a kid, not being receiving what you needed as a kid. Like I don't know. You know what? But sometimes when we can form these beliefs about ourselves when we don't receive the things that we needed. Yeah. But you're good enough. You're good enough and worthy of everything. Yeah. So try to be mindful of telling yourself you're not good enough, because you are good enough. I would recommend checking out some affirmations about being good enough and self worth. Um, I am is really good. Um, because yeah, there's nothing that there's you're worthy as just as you are. There's nothing um you don't get me wrong. It's cool to set goals and achieve stuff, right? But you're worthy as you are. If that makes sense, you're worthy as oh sorry yeah you're worthy as you are, and you're good enough. You know, don't let um other people no, don't compare yourself to others is one, but other people's don't let other people judge you for um I don't know. Yeah, don't try not just don't compare yourself to others, right? Just because someone else has I don't know a degree doesn't mean that you're not good enough because you haven't got a degree. If that makes sense, you're good enough just the way you are. You're alive. You're a human being. You're unique. Your path is unique to you. Everyone's path is different, right? But sometimes we can get caught up trying to compare ourselves to others. It's normal. Oh, I want to do this, and which is cool. But sometimes we can say, oh yeah, I'm not good enough to achieve this, or but you are good enough. But it's just sometimes we need to tell ourselves we are enough to achieve certain things, and even if you're not feeling good enough, sometimes it's still good to put yourself out there. Say for instance, I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if I'm good enough to for that job, or I don't know if I'm good enough for I don't know this relationship or whatever. Sometimes you need to put yourself out there and try it, if that makes sense. So if it works out, cool. If it doesn't work out, there's lesson to be learned, if that makes sense. But you are good enough, man. You are good enough. Yeah, don't let yourself, don't let, don't let yourself, try not to let yourself feel that you're not good enough because you're good enough and perfect just the way you are. It's cool to want change and growth and stuff, but there's nothing that you need to actually be, 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 um, be doing to what's the word? Sorry, I'm getting when I start getting passionate, I start stuttering and stuff, trying to get information out. But it's like yeah, we're human beings, right? Not humans doing. So we don't we for some reason people get like more praise for doing more and achieving more when just being present and just being a good person should be enough as it is. Not, oh yeah, I'm a millionaire and da 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 da. Are you a nice person though? Not you. I'm just saying in general, like these people. Like, are you a nice person? Do you help? Would you help your fellow man? Like if someone's hungry, would you buy them some food? Like there's stuff like that that it it it, it doesn't cost nothing, but that separates you from them, if that makes sense. But you are good enough. The next card is don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, kindness does matter, but yeah, don't let your past hold you back. Uh, and that's the south node. Your south node is your past life, right? Um, and that's gonna be your past life is gonna be where you feel comfortable in. Yeah, your ego is gonna feel comfortable doing certain things, but in this lifetime, you're we're being guided to grow and stretch and experience a lot. So step it. We need to be facing our north node or be going towards our north node, which is uncomfortable, and it's change and it's growth. But this is the way we need to be heading. This lifetime is like one of the what. This lifetime is like one of our most important lifetimes because we're here to. It's like we're this lifetime. It's that we are experiencing all our lifetimes in one. We're here to wrap up karma, sort out our dharma, um, generational curses. There's a lot going on in this lifetime, and there's a lot going on planetary wise, and nothing's by a coincidence right now. What's happening? But we're meant to be going towards our north node, yeah, um, and not being stuck in our south node. So don't let your past hold you back. Use it as lessons for you to grow and change, right? The next card is your commitment is being tested. So whatever you're currently going through, it's a test of it's like a test of your faith, test of your strength, test of your resilience. But it's not don't get me wrong, it's not easy. One second. Let me just figure this. Yeah, your commitment is being tested. So whether it's commitment to self, putting yourself first and loving yourself, um, or being committed to trusting the universe and knowing everything's gonna play out the way it's meant to play out. But it's hard, man. It's hard when you, or even trusting yourself, right? It's hard. But you're being tested. Your commitment is being tested right now, which is interesting. So what I've been trying to do is have a non-attachment approach, trying to go with the flow. Yeah, it makes things a lot easier. But if you're trying to resist and hold on to things, yeah, you're gonna find a lot more problems. But yeah, you're being tested during this time. Everyone's being tested. Everyone's got fighting demons. Everyone's at different levels in their journeys. Everyone's experiencing different things. But everyone is experiencing something, and everyone is being challenged to change and grow. um, Yeah, that's good. You're putting yourself first, um, which is good. Yeah, which is good, man. That's well done for putting yourself first. And it takes time to heal from abuse, whether it's mental, physical, or emotional. The physical side of abuse will heal quicker than the mental or emotional side. The next card is balance spirituality with practicality. So this is where we're being tested now, right? Um, because it's like, all right, cool. If you're reading a lot, you need to put it into practice. Um, so it's like, oh yeah, all right. For years, I was reading, meditating about breath work, grounding, all of it. But now it's like I'm putting it into practice. Like I'd be trying to do it daily or every other day, um, which is interesting. Um, Yeah, so you got to be balanced. Um, your some of you may need to be getting more in touch with your spiritual side and disconnecting from the 3D world. There's tons of books on spirituality. Even not even just spirituality. Even if you're religious, you can go to the mosque or the church. Whatever connects you to the all or your higher power, do that, man, because it's bringing you all roads lead home anyway. So do more of that, but it's about balance, right? You can't be. Yeah, it's about balance. It's about balance. Cool. It's going to be the last card, and I'm going to call it one, guys. The next card is the energy is gaining momentum. That's the last card. And the energy is gaining momentum, man. Time is speeding up. If you haven't noticed, there's less hours in a day. Not just talking that it's winter time, yeah? You may feel like your past is coming up, resurfacing to heal and shed. We're still in the year of the snake as well, so a lot of shedding is going on, right? Yeah, there's gonna where yesterday was like a 1-1 portal, and we're also in a number 1 year as well. So new beginnings, fresh start. Yeah, there's just a lot going on. So yeah, be. There's going to be a lot going on energy wise, so be mindful of that. And if you're sensitive, you've got sensitive energy, you're going to be picking up what's going on as well. Like I was saying, planetary wise, what's going on collectively, and your own stuff, right? So just be mindful of that, and just be mindful of your energy, man. Like tune into your body. If you need rest, rest. If you've got a bit more energy to burn more off, man. But yeah, remember to take care of yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. Yeah, just to be kind to yourself and others, man, because everyone is fighting demons that you can't see, man. So yeah, but yeah, that's all the info I've got gonna share for today. Anyway, we weren't planning to stay on here for over an hour, but yeah, here we are. Maybe that the messages was needed. And yeah, man, as long as like you got one thing from the reading, that's all that matters, man. That's all that matters, you know. As long as it helps someone in one way, that's all that matters to me, really. But I send you guys some blessings. But yeah, I'll catch you guys real soon. Hope you guys have a good evening or daytime wherever you're at around the world. And yeah, I'm gonna hit you guys up real soon, man. And like I was saying, take good care of yourselves. Be mindful of your energy, man, because the energy right now is just mad. Yeah, and that's it, man. And I'll speak to you guys soon anyway. Peace, love, and light. It was nice speaking to you, Millie. You can just comment on, if you comment on one of my videos, I'll reply back anyway. But yeah, hope you have a good evening anyway, and I'll speak to you guys soon anyway. Peace, love, and light, tribe.